Bitcoin is beginning to head down after almost a week of trending upwards. As we move into the next week, are we going to see Bitcoin continue to move in between these two structures, or are we going to be looking at a breakout soon? Let's find out in this video. Diving straight into the metrics today, we're going to scroll down over to Bitcoin, and the first metric we're looking at is the Bitcoin Emotional Index. Now, we are seeing a neutral reading from Bitcoin today. This comes after a crazy drop down that brought us into fearful territory. However, the rise back up in price puts us firmly in neutral. At this point, traders are kind of unsure. We saw a pretty big move up here, but it's not quite as much as the drop. So we're seeing a little bit of volatility too, as we can see from the Bitcoin volatility breakout detector. Third day in a row of green bars in high volatility. This isn't very much of a shock after a drastic drop downwards, coupled with a drastic move upwards right after. Personally, I'm beginning to see a little bit of a trend here. I'll talk more about this in the live charts, but I think this volatility may be diminishing soon. Heading over to the Bitcoin Whale Smart Money metric, we just saw a very large orange bar to the short trade sentiment side after this move up in Bitcoin. Now, it's not until we see a value of -800 to a -1,000, somewhere in that range, until we really see those big moves back down in price. So I'm not seeing anything really big right now. However, we do need to be paying attention again to this little structure support right here and this structure resistance. Heading on down to the Bitcoin major support and resistance levels, we have structure resistance at $31,050 coupled with structure support at $25,288. However, we do have another structure support right down here that we'll get to in the live charts. And moving on down to the Bitcoin long versus short trades, we are not seeing much of a move in either long trades or short trades today. Pretty minuscule movements in the market, and it's not usually until we see really big moves that it really matters. So for now, we're going to have to rely on the Bitcoin daily trade scanner. We got a buy signal that resulted in a really big move up here. We could see a sell or even a strong sell signal. And if we do see that, especially if the rest of the metrics are looking bearish, we can almost guarantee a move back down in price. Now, if you're trading Bitcoin, even if you're not trading Bitcoin, it's really important to pay attention to what the coin is doing, because where Bitcoin goes, the rest of the market goes with it. If you want to get access to these metrics, you can grab a membership at the links in the description down below. Just go ahead and scroll down, click show more, and the membership is the very first link. Go ahead and click that. It'll bring you to our membership page, and all you got to do to join us is grab the full access for $59 a month. Now, you can actually grab the $29 a month basic access if you wanted to just trade Bitcoin. You get access to 10 coins worth of metrics here. However, the full access pass gives you the metrics across all 20 coins on our website, scalping trade calls, future forecast videos, Zoom coaching every single month, and many more benefits. So if you want to join us, I personally recommend the full access. Click subscribe now, follow the prompts, and we hope to trade with you soon. With that, let's check out the live charts. Here we are on the live charts, looking at Bitcoin on the 1-day time frame. Now, we're actually going to go to the 4-hour pretty quickly here, but I do want to point out Bitcoin's still pretty much in the middle of its chart, kind of low. Trend exhaustion is very nearly in its top red section, but as long as whale money is moving out of the market with trend exhaustion near the top, we are expecting moves down from here, despite the fact that the RSI, stochastic, and 500, 100, and 200 moving averages are bullish. Taking you to the 4-hour time frame here, zooming in a little bit here, making the charts a little bit more pretty. On the 4-hour time frame, we're seeing Bitcoin is much higher on the price versus whale money flow and already at the top of the trend exhaustion. This has resulted in a move down already, and personally, I think this move down is going to continue at least until on the 4-hour time frame the price versus whale money flow is lower and the trend exhaustion is in its bottom red sections. Last time this happened, we were right at this buy signal. We exactly touched $27,069. So personally, I wouldn't be shocked if we saw this move down. Now, this comes also, let me grab a line here. I'm gonna have to zoom out a little bit here. But we're seeing a descending resistance line recently pass. So what could be happening in the market right now, we could be forming a descending triangle pattern. Most often, this will eventually break out to the upside. Of course, we will need to pay attention to where the metrics are at when we're actually near that breakout point, but the structure support goes way back, so it's a very strong structure support. I think it'll be very difficult to break it unless whales really decide to drop money out of the market. Overall, at least in the long term, this is bullish for me. However, right now we're talking about the short term. Because we have rejected structure resistance, because price versus whale money flow is high, because trend exhaustion is high, even between the 4-hour and 1-day time frames here, zooming out a little, we are very likely to see drops in price. And personally, over the weekend, maybe on into the middle of next week, I am expecting a drop to that $27,069 structure support. From the current price, this would be a drop of about negative 7.21%. So be on the lookout for that. And if you are an active Bitcoin trader, you're going to want to grab access to these indicators. They are helping us call the markets like crazy. I mean, look at this strong sell signal with that drop, with price versus while money flow high, trend exhaustion high with that beautiful, beautiful drop. If you want to grab access, all you got to do is find the indicator link in the description down below. Just go ahead and scroll down, click show more, and the indicators are the second link right here. Go ahead and click that. It'll bring you to our indicator page where we have 4,000 downloads and counting. Now, personally, I recommend getting the indicator bundle pack first because it comes with a $400 off coupon for the TC top and bottom finder. It also includes the trend exhaustion, price versus while money flow, and trend dashboard you saw me use in this video. All you got to do to get that $400 discount, all 11 of Trade Confidence indicators too, is click the indicator bundle pack link. It'll bring you to our store page. The bundle pack by itself is valued at $2,241 and is sold for only $399. If you want an additional massive discount, just click I want this. It'll bring you to checkout. Go ahead and enter your zip code, click pay, and it'll give you an offer to buy the TC top and bottom finder for only $349, down from the original $749 price for a total $400 discount. Just go ahead and click add to cart, and you'll be able to grab all 11 of Trade Confidence indicators for cheaper than the price of just the TC top and bottom finder alone. Fill out your information, click pay, and we hope to trade with you soon. With that, thanks so much for joining me in today's video. Watch out for this 7% crash. Thanks so much for watching. Trade safe, trade confident, and I will see you in the next video.